morning, everybody. Today is Friday, June the 6th. Day 106 on the Appalachian Trail. As you can see, I'm leaving the woman hut here on top of Bromley Mountain, and it is in the clouds. Good chance of rain today. It's a good night's rest. Had a bunch of hikers inside the woman hut. We were all scattered on the floor, and there was a bunch of people there. About as many as the hut could hold, but no snores. I didn't hear any snoring, which was pretty nice. I get up early, try my best not to wake people up, but I got up and made some coffee. And of course, by the time I left, everybody's up. So I hope they're not too mad at me. Try to be as quiet as possible. Sometimes it's, it's so quiet in there, it's hard to be that quiet. I'm assuming this is the trail. Yep, it is grown up here. I'll show you this. I'm gonna get wet right off the bat from these. The water's condensed on these bushes. I got my rain jacket on because it's just every day we've been getting rain now. It's not terribly cold up here. I'm kind of waiting on my thermometer to adjust from being inside, but the woman hut has heat, has a propane stove, had a garbage can. Did not have water, and you had to carry your water up, but it was pretty nice being in there and not having to deal with the elements outside. And of course it was plenty warm. They had the heat off, and it was cranking when I got there, but I think the guys that got there before me had it off. All right, I got to put the camera down so I can go down. Kind of didn't want to carry too much water up this mountain because it was so difficult to get up. Well, it was very, not terrible, but it was a pretty good incline. So I'm got a little water to drink this morning, and then I got to find some water. And of course, drinking coffee in the mornings, if you drink too much coffee, it dehydrates you. So I kind of try to regulate my coffee drinking as much as I can. I should say some, because I don't regulate it very well. All right, I'll talk to you as I go. I was you kind of see what Vermont's like. This is a lot of what I've been seeing, and hadn't getting you a whole lot of video because it's all just like this. Every now and then we get a view, and our views now are cloudy. But it has its own beauty, just like everything. And I love being in this kind of woods. I wish I could have time to go really slow and hunt for wildlife, but most of the wildlife has been spooked by hikers. But it's pretty in here. I'm sure there's plenty of game. By the way, yesterday I mentioned the big mountains off in the distance, thinking that they might be the whites. I looked at my trail miles to the whites. It's 100 miles, trail miles to the whites, so probably not the whites that I can see, not unless the trail does a lot of winding curving between here and there. So I'm sure we're probably going over those mountains, and I'll know what they are when I do. But they're not the whites, unless the trail does a lot of curves between here and there. Which I didn't look at that. I just looked at on my sections on my map, how far it is to the whites. So, scratch that comment from yesterday. We'll see when I get there, though, how bad those boys are. Right now I'm concerned about water. Getting the water. I've got about that much left in my bottle. And there's trail magic down here, supposedly gone far out at 2 miles. If not, then I got to make 8 miles to the first water source. So, the one thing about staying up there, you got to haul your water up there, then you cook, spend the night, drink coffee the next morning. Nobody wants to carry that much water straight up that mountain. So you got to figure that out. Probably should have carried 2 bottles full. I would be a little bit better off. Would have been heavy. All right, talk to you later. Looks like may or may not be water left. This is the trail angel. Ooh, 2-3 gallons left. Yikes. I'm gonna get some. A little over 4 gallons left there, so still a good bit for hikers coming behind me. And we leave comments on far out, and the people that, the trail angel that leaves it, watches the comments and comes back and fills the water jugs up. That's a pretty good deal. It's a long stretch through here with no water, so they're helping us out. Thank you, trail angels. Still on my big climb out of Bromley Mountain. You go down a little bit and then you climb. After the water cache, you start climbing. Let's give you a little bit of this view here and climb up. It's cold, it's 46 degrees, not cold, but cool. Wind's blowing, but I'm sweating, climbing. Trying to keep from getting soaked, so when I start down, I won't be cold. Down to only 1 layer, which makes my hands cold, but I do have some gloves in my pocket if I get my hands real cold. No rain today so far. It's a high chance of it, but so far I've even seen the sun once. I should be about done with this climb, but it keeps stretching it out for me. Coming to Styles Peak when I get to the top. Okay, Styles Peak. I don't know what that is. All right, made it here to, what's the name of this shelter? Let me look. All right, made it to Peru Peak Shelter. Nice shelter. Got a little double decker there. It's nice with a picnic table and a nice creek right out in front of the shelter with a little waterfall. Let's see if you can see that. Come on over here. Yeah. The trail continues on over there. I'm going to take a break here. It's a mid-morning or so. Take me a mid-morning snack and break. Sign the logbook and then keep going. I think this is called Hidden Pond. Pretty lake. Big pond. Goes way back over there too. Big, very wet environment here. Come down off those mountains and it gets wet. Wow. That's pretty. Sun's out. Getting to be less a rare occurrence these days. Tent pad. Whoa. Whew. These boards are slick. Oh, they even got a privy or something. Huh. A lot of tent camping in here. Wash pit, tinning loop, toilet. Get in the lake even. Another swimming hole. Still hadn't swum in any swimming holes. It's too cold today. Okay, they did it again. Big rock climb. And what's crazy, there's a blue, you just avoids it. Goes right around it. Oh, but there's a view. I just can't do much with it. All right, we're still going up here. Oh yeah, the view's gonna be good. Just got a glimpse of the view. I gotta get up there though. I'll show you what I got so far. Wow, wow. Oh my. I got rained on a minute ago. See that rain in there? Wow. Check that out. There's rain over there too. Oh boy. And we'll go up and give you some more. I gotta get up there somewhere. This is what I gotta do though. Baker Peak is what this is called. And the best views are down there that I filmed a minute ago coming up because the trees are blocking here. That's that big mountain across there. Huge mountain. And I'm still going over rocks, but this looks like the highest point. Baker Peak. All right, let me put this down. Got the frog togs out. Back cover on. We don't have a whole lot further to go, about 4 miles. My surprise today is that my buddy EB is coming to slack pack me. We have both been to Vermont before to do mission work, and he surprised me this week and said if he came back to this same area where we've done mission work, could he slack pack me? I said absolutely. So he's picking me up today. In the next couple of days, I'll have slack pack opportunities. Light pack, I'll wear my pack and still get some 20 milers in. I'm kind of looking forward to that, getting a steak dinner, I hope. I think with him driving, I'm sure we'll find a steak place to get a steak dinner, and that has been on my list for a while now, mainly because BW Venmoed me some money. He said, eat a steak on him. I'm looking forward to that. But it is raining pretty good right now. I was thinking it might stop. I kept trying to push it in the rain, and my pack was getting wet, and I was getting wet. I finally had to stop. It slacked off a little, but it's still coming down pretty good. All right, I wanted to give you a few shots of the rain, tell you about my surprise, which is going to be pretty good for the weekend. Thank you, EB. We'll be glad to see you in a few minutes. This is called Big Branch. I'm about to cross it. I don't kill myself on these roots first. Swinging breeze.